Hello, 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 and welcome to another wonderful episode of Round the Bases. My name is Riley Hopkins. My pronouns are any, and I am joined by my wonderful co-analysts and co-hosts, starting with Camilla.
Hi, I'm Camilla Rhodes Alexandrite. I use she, her, or plural they, them pronouns, and I'm typically the owner of the Wallingford Multiple Anteaters, but for this season and this season only, I'm the owner of the Abu Dhabi Kitten Package Deliveries.
I'm also joined by Time Warp.
Hello, Time Warp, he, him pronouns. I am the owner of the Newton figures forever and always until I figure out a funnier pun.
Emma Crab Money.
Hi, I'm Emma. I use any pronouns. I run the Burbank Money Crabs. Every season is bug season. Please don't ask me about the real life Baltimore Orioles. You can ask me about the real life Savannah Bananas.
And I am Riley Hopkins. My pronouns are any and all. I already said that, but I am the manager of the Davenport River Bandits. This season was a little bit of a special one for some of us. I know that me, Camilla, and a bunch of our homies moved to the Clean League to duel it out with each other and to play individually, which was nice. How's everyone feeling about this season? How their performance was as far as their team? Overall thoughts?
Proud of myself.
Yeah, you should be.
I knew it.
On MMOLB, you can do a custom league, and we have a Moonshot League named after the wonderful podcast network that you are watching. And we have you, the Abu Dhabi Kitten Package Deliveries, 65-55 in 5th place overall in all of our homies. Now, there is a homie on this call who's a little bit north of that.
By like what? 1 game? 2 games?
2 games. 2 games is the Newton Figures further up from there in 2nd place in our Moonshot League. Another fantastic run. And directly under the kit and package deliveries, that's the Burbank Money Crabs. That there's a lot of good teams on this phone, on this little call here, this conversation. And so that's great. You bring us a lot of prestige. Yeah, let's move on. No need to talk about everyone.
Riley, would you mind like scrolling down on that page?
How far do you want me to scroll?
Yeah, I was wondering where the Davenport team is.
The River Bandits. The River Bandits. Well, I'm not in last. I'm not in second to last, but I am in third to last. The Davenport River Bandits. We have isolated some issues that we may have, utilizing many things. The knowledge that I should do a paradigm shift, my win-loss record, and asking several people what's wrong with my team. We've been able to figure it out. We've been able to come together and see what has happened to my team, why it is bad. First off, I'm just gonna open this up and show this little graph here. My WL is not good. It's not great. It does just keep going down. And of course, the question I hear you asking, Riley, what's up with your team? Why are they playing bad? And after consulting with you, 3 of my friends, and some people in the Fix My Team and so on and so forth, I have found that MMOLB updated. This is awesome. They have number rankings now. That's crazy. We'll get into that. My outfield is sick. My outfield is not well. It is unwell. I would like to show you my best batter, who has a batting average of 0.357 and ops of 1.199. He's a bad motherfucker. Blip Stevenson, new on the team, new on the field. He plays right field. And anyone want to take a guess at what his acrobatics is?
Ooh.
Acrobatics.
You said that you're lacking, so I'm going to say his acrobatics is like 10.
It's maybe 39 potentially. We have 14 in items, 1-star standard. It's fucking upsetting. Center field, why, that's even worse. That's a 0 in acrobatics.
Uh-oh.
That's a goosed egg. And left field's doing something, but not a lot of batters hit out there. And so my outfield's sick. And that, I think, is the heart of the problem. Because outside of them, outside of those freaks, those freaks that are causing me woe, my team has it. We have like the offense. We have the offensive capabilities. Like we could do it, but the problem is we don't do it. And I'm not sure quite how to parse that. But the rest of you are all doing great. So I guess you don't know anything of this pain anymore. You're all free.
Well, the money crabs do live in a constant state of mid. Once again, in the last 48 hours, we got onto the good side of mid after being on the bad side of mid for most of the season.
How do you do that?
It keeps happening, just like the real life Baltimore Orioles. We are 2 years out from it being our year. Every year.
I love your optimism on the Orioles as a whole. I think that's beautiful. You know,
thanks. That's what everybody's been saying for a very long time.
I
finally mulched a player this season.
Yes. So who died?
Yeah.
So tell us how you feel
mulched
about that.
my closer because I watched my closer blow a lead in the last inning. The Money Crabs manager went up to the mound, and Leo stayed in the game and continued to blow it.
Yeah, it's like that.
And so I mulched him the second that game was over. That was the last straw.
Who are we talking about?
And my new closer is not any fucking better.
What was the old closer's name? I want to pull him up.
Leo Voigt.
Leo Voigt. Show me this man, please. All right, I'm bringing Leo Voigt on screen right now. I just need to get the fucking thing centered. Leo Voigt, talk to me here. We are looking at an ERA of 7.8. We are looking at just
Over
not,
10 innings.
he doesn't like 10. So you didn't get very far into this season before you beefed him. How was he in every other
So he
season?
just doesn't play that often. A lot of my pitchers have really high stamina, so my closers don't actually see too many games.
He was 3.26 last season, but I do see that is with innings pitched only 30. So you're right. Like they're barely touching the field.
Yeah. And he was one of the ones who was really dog shit 2 seasons ago as well. But yeah, so he was blowing every game, and I was like, all right, today is finally the day. And if you look, his replacement, Rodney Ivanova, has the same fucking ERA.
It can't be true. It can't be true. He's here to. He does. You're not wrong.
It's the same fucking ERA.
That's rough.
So I might have to mulch him too.
Oh, is that going to be a
Time
lot?
Warp
Are
and
you
I
going to
were
do that
also
live on
talking-
camera with us today? Just like like as we have become love to do is kill a man clear on screen.
So Time Warp and I were actually talking before this because there is one of my batters who looks mulchable when you just look at her stats. But her batting average is really low just because she gets walked a shit ton.
Oh,
Yeah,
so is she
you
like
gotta look
high
at the OBP.
intimidation?
She gets walked a lot, or she gets hit by a pitch, but she
If she
doesn't
got
like
walked enough for it to
strikeouts
matter,
are
her
not.
OBP would be better.
Yeah, but her strikeouts are like super low for what her batting average actually is.
Yeah.
She flies, grounds, and lines out.
Okay, who are we
So
talking
I think
about
I need
here?
to. We're talking about Christy.
Christy, let me
Christy
pull
Graff.
up.
I think I just got to put some more muscle behind her, and she'll be fine. I think she is the kind of player that has a lot of lift, but not a lot of muscle.
Yeah, she doesn't look great. Let's pull up the actual information here. This does look mulchable to me. She does have lift. She has contact. She has a little muscle. I think muscle is more important than we give it credit for because
Muscle is really important.
I
Yeah.
have this exact same thing with Harvey Hot Dog, who is one of my guys that is bad. He's a bad player. He's a bad player, but his name's Harvey fucking Hot Dog. So my hands are goddamn tied. I can't do anything.
I gotta be honest, with 1 star of aiming, that's also a recipe for aiming the ball directly into the fielder's glove.
Yes.
Aiming is actually your ability to hit line drives.
Yeah, so aiming is line
insight
drives.
is where it goes.
Yeah, so her insight is good.
Yep.
And like
insight is good. I know. I'm a bit of an aiming believer because I have a player who truly their one problem is aiming, and they are kind of inexplicably bad. It might also be performance or speed. Those are going to be my focuses for the next season.
Just like the fact that her on-base percentage is so much higher than her batting average is so funny to me.
It is funny. Keeping
in
a
a
bad
way
player around for the bit is always valid.
Well, because she's like, whenever I tune into a game, she's doing well. Every time I look, it's like Christy Graff. It's a home run. I'm like, all right, Christy. Sure.
Do you need to be tuning into more games? Maybe.
I have been tuning into a lot of them. Is the thing.
But is it enough? I'm right
But
now.
yeah,
I'm comparing
so I'm
our different.
considering mulching her. But also, what if I mulch Rodney because he has the same ERA as the player that I mulched him for?
I mean, this is the curse. The closer, like, they need multiple seasons. I feel like to really know how they are as a player and how they're performing.
That's. I feel like that's easy for you to say with your with your closer here. Like they look.
Hey, my closer sucked this season.
Also, sorry, I'm seeing Niels's comments. Niels, third to last doesn't count as mid. Third to last is just bad.
I'm not good, but I know the path to fix. Yeah,
the money crabs are on the better side of mid. We're like, I think we finished like 25th in our league.
Yeah, I'm taking a look here. I'm pulling up our closers. to kind of do some immediate compare and contrast right now with the attribute details page of EMMOLB. I need to get Abu Dhabi in here. Bing bong. View team attributes. Scroll you to the end, and let's go summary. So our closers here. First off, I got Rex. Rex Izawa, as we know, no control, no rotation, accuracy, defiance, presence, stuff. How would you say
the job done?
Does he actually get the job done?
He does.
He's doing the thing.
He did worse than last season. He ended up with a 5.58 ERA. Not fantastic, but he had 22 saves, 9 blown saves.
Okay.
It happens. I'm not willing to give up on him. I also just gave him plus 50 luck, which in addition to all of his luck items and the fact that he was high luck to begin with, which might explain why he is good despite his bad stats. I think that he might go crazy next season.
I would love that for you. So I'm also now pulling up. Let's see, Mercury Koskinen.
Yep.
That's a good pitcher to me.
Yeah.
That's everything above.
Should be a good pitcher. Did have
the
a
Newton figures being good,
5.94
crazy.
ERA this season, which is not what you want on your closer. But they were a killer in season 1. They were fine in season 2, good in season 3. So I'm just willing to put that up to variance, and just gonna hope that next season is better. Really, I think the problem is that walks across the league, the walk rate is way higher than you'd expect.
What?
Yeah.
Is that? Do you think that's in on intimidation being a stat that needs a buff or a nerf, or do you think it is something else going on?
I don't know what it is. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't understand the sim well enough to be able to say which stat it is that needs it, what exactly needs the fix. But we're seeing like a walk rate per 9 innings of like 4.5 or so, which is like way on the high end of real life baseball.
Okay.
And I think that because those walks can just go out of control, there's a lot more. A good pitcher can have a nightmare day and just get blown up really easily.
I see. Yeah, it's hard. Here's a question for all y'all. I'm looking over our summaries here, and let me open this back up again. And one of the interesting things, you can see the discrepancies in how often each of us go to the clubhouse. I can see that like there are some of us over here who are like really loading it up, and some of us who are absolutely not.
Oh yeah, a bunch of my mystery clubhouses disappeared, so I wonder if I got fucking caught last round of bases. All my surprise clubhouses.
That would be extremely funny if that was the case. If you did Yahoo Anime rules yourself,
I am respected if I did.
How are y'all doing on items? Are you like rearranging your items? Do you have a fresh loadout there, or is it still something that's like? Because I'm feeling like I'm just now starting to get my handle around like the stats, the items, what the layout needs to be. Do you guys feel that?
I will attribute a lot of my success to items.
Okay.
And I didn't arrange them that much. What I did was every time I got a little bit of pocket money, I ran to Madame Quaylith and said, "Give me your orbs." And
yes.
Then I decided to rephrase that and say, "Can you give me the charming orbs?" And I just buffed everything to have 4 stats in it.
That makes a lot of sense, because when you look at your team here, one of these things this new thing can do is you can turn off items and then turn them on. And like that's your overall stars for each category. And like just look at how much you do improve. Like you bump everything up.
Yeah.
I did go through and like focus on like what each player really needed. I focused on like 1 or 2 stats and just went crazy on those. And that seemed to do it.
Yeah. I used to say that I felt this was a pitcher's game to win. I felt like good pitching could get you through. And I don't know if I believe that good pitching's enough anymore. Yeah. I think fully like batters are now, it's not a batting person's game. It's like a whole team game, which is useless. That's useless information to try to build around. But like one of the things for batters that I've noticed, or I've been in conversations with when people are talking, is that performance is a crazy stat. As far as base running goes, if you have high performance, it goes nuts. You go so fast.
Interesting.
Which is a fun thing that I have seen pop up here and there. And I'm excited. I need to start focusing in on that, I think, because in this season, I felt like people were coming up and saying different things about stats and going like being to make like conclusive statements. And so you'd see like, cunning is useless, which is heartbreaking to me because I want to make a guy who gets hit by a pitch all the time. And people are like, it doesn't do anything, which breaks my damn heart. But
I think cunning might be broken because I have somebody with like 150 cunning, and he is not the person with the most hit on my team.
Yeah, I hope it's something that gets fixed because I would love to have a guy who gets hit all the time. That's really
my real
funny
take
to
is
me.
that cunning hit by pitch is always going to be a really low frequency thing. I think there's only so much you can do when the probability is like 0.01%, you know?
Fair. Unless it's like super heavily weighted, in which case then it gets crazy really fast.
Yeah.
Speaking...
Yeah, if the outcome is more dependent on their stats than the random number roll, you know?
Time Warp, I know you were saying that... Am I right in remembering that you were saying that you also don't like to mulch players? Is that correct?
So last season, season 3, I did not mulch anyone, basically because I was like up towards the top of my league, and I was like, I don't want to break anything. And so this season I mulched 3 players because they pissed me off enough.
Gotcha. Who win? Who's new? Who's new on our board here?
So first mulch, this was right after someone came out with an outs above average analysis, and I learned that my old third baseman, Katie Greenwood, had 22 fewer outs than your average player. So before the season even started, Katie went to the hole.
That's instant death. You can't come back from that shit.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Then my player who I had been thinking of mulching last season and then pulled a good season out of their ass. DVD Cabral, mulched them about 70 games into the season, 70 days, I think, 35 games. And if you look at my win-loss graph, that is when my team turns around from being pretty bad to just going on an 11-game win streak to get myself back to near the top of the league.
Fucking 11-game win streak. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Alive.
Yep. Then my designated hitter was doing really bad, so I swapped them out for Ethan Akello, who is now like a team star. And my center fielder was still not doing great, so one more mulch on them. This is now a player whose performance confuses me. If you'll take a look at Kauri Tortellini,
I'm getting it right now. Totally.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's open this up. Yeah, Tortellini here, who is this player right here, the center fielder. Let's take a little scroll down here. 224.
If you look at the stats,
okay,
not inspiring. And then look at the batting stars.
I'm coming over right now.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I have to organize my list to find which page you are. I need to
I was like,
memorize.
Gustavo, that's my boy.
I need to memorize everyone's fucking catcher. 3 stars. What are we?
They
What are we
are
working
a brick. They are 3 stars in every stat.
Yo!
Aiming and discipline. Yeah.
If they're a good hitter, then why don't they hit good?
I don't. Well, the real answer is I think it's probably performance, because their base running is a guy who will not move if you're looking at him.
He's like Kel Mitchell's character in Mystery Men. Invisible when no one's looking.
The reference that all of our young viewers who are into MMOLB, all of them know the Mystery Men. We all remember the Mystery Men.
Yeah.
Holy
Damn.
shit! See, now that you're talking about this, I'm opening up Harvey Hot Dog and I'm just looking at him again, and I'm like, I think he's also got bad performance. I think performance is one of the most important stats.
I think it might be. I think it might be. I
If
don't.
you're,
I need
if
to
you're
do the
walking
math
to
about
first
it, but-
base, it doesn't fucking matter. Yep. God, that's depressing.
Also, going back to talking about getting beaned, we have a message in the chat about Crust Charlton beaning 38 dudes. Dear viewer, check that Crust's
Expiration date.
No. Fuck, I just had the stat in my head and now it's gone. Control. Because I think control is having shit control is probably what would lead
Maybe.
a pitcher
Here,
to hit a batter more often.
I'm gonna open up the player's side of Free Cashews and give that 8 hours to load. And once we do that, I will pull up
Crust Charlton.
Crust Charlton. Nine and Neils, I am not gonna mulch Harvey Hot Dog. I'm not. He is my work in progress.
He's a special little man.
I gave him 2 stars of muscle now, so he doesn't have 0 anymore. He's got like a high 2, maybe a low 3. Performance, I'm gonna make it work. He's gonna come together. I believe in him. How was everyone's primary team today? Hey, the Bugs aren't in the playoffs. That's crazy.
I know, but we did win last year, so I was right.
That's true.
Last year saying every season is bug season. I was right to say it.
You are right to say it. I do need to point out this year is not bug season.
Every season is bug season.
1 second before we get into the greater leagues, can I take a moment to fucking brag?
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
And Gurma, my designated hitter, the Beast, ending with a 304 batting average and an OPS of 1.022, was
nice.
number 3, tied for number 2, essentially, in the game for home runs.
God
She was
damn.
1
Hell
for
yeah.
most of the season, I believe.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, tied
how
with,
many is it?
Tied
36.
with Tom Thompson, who is
Damn.
like the only Greater League player to be showing up on these leaderboards.
Mm-hmm.
I real quick, I did get access to Cross Charlton here on the No Tuesday problems.
Yes. What's
Hey,
Crust damage?
Crazy stat spread. This is nuts. You're 6 stars in velocity. You're throwing bullets.
That's
out of
crazy.
control.
That is not a pitcher. That is a
Yeah.
gunman.
The 4.
Why is Crust hitting people?
4 stars.
Maybe it's persuasion?
It's.
I think Crust is hitting people out of pure malice.
I
That's the
think-
only thing I can put it down to.
Persuasion and presence are the only two I could.
38 hit batters. Insane.
That's a lot.
Bonkers.
50 of that control came in the last couple days. That's still so.
Okay.
I do wonder if that is from presence, pitcher's ability to scare the batter.
That could be a low presence, could turn you into
Yeah.
a Slade Wilson type.
Just going, damn, I know a way to scare.
Concussions.
While we are doing single player shoutouts, I do want to shout out my pitcher, Ellen Travis, who was number 2 for
Yep.
most strikeouts thrown
Nice.
this season.
Nice.
Far behind the terrifying Luli Stevenson, who was also best in ERA at 1.08, which is violent.
I would love to know like what the dinger distribution looks like for everyone. Like how many home runs are all your guys hitting?
That's a good
So
question.
for me, the average is about 20. It goes 36, 22, 20, 18, 18, 14, 12, 10, and then 5. Brooke Villanueva joined us like halfway through the season.
Neat.
I'm going to pull up the Bandits right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some math on the money
Yeah.
crabs. I'll find an average.
Home runs.
My big slugger is clearly Aldridge, who was the result of a recomposition this season. Then I have a couple stragglers with sub 10.
Yeah.
But my stragglers are players who can get little hits in and get on base.
I got 21 homers off of my third base. 18 is the next closest off of Derek and Stephanie. And so like my hitters do hit. Blip joined us really late in the season. and only has 7 homers. But 13 singles, five doubles. Like, he is making it happen. He is out there getting on base, and I do love that for him. And for absolutely what it's worth, his aiming's really high. This stands with Time Warp's aiming is important. That's 5 stars of aiming, and my man is constantly knocking them out there. But his defense is doo-doo. It is.
Oh,
bad.
no.
That's bad.
Oh,
And that's right field.
oh no.
So
I also
Riley, you
do
gotta
not think.
get him out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll try a player swap.
I also don't think that we should underestimate muscle. Can you
Yep.
pull up Angurma's stats?
Yeah, give me 1 second here. You said ANN?
Yep.
Yeah, muscle has been one of the things I'm trying to add to a bunch of my players because a lot of them have decent aiming and they have a lot of lift, but without the muscle behind it, that's just a pop up to the pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ann here. Ann of fucking green goddamn game. Look at 6 stars of muscle.
Lord.
Absolutely
And of
incredible.
strong gables.
And of strong gables. Yeah, 304, 1.01. That ain't nothing. That in 534 plate appearances. Yep. So these are solid numbers here. And what is, let's just check. 3 stars of performance. Not dead nothing in performance here. It's
Something to think about.
To be fair, Riley, your guy who needs the performance also had no speed. That is a slow motherfucker.
he's
You
slow.
don't have to be distracting if you're fast.
Harvey is a work in progress. I'm increasing everyone's stealth. I've been fishing for a fucking paradigm shift all week, and I finally got one, and it's insight, and it would be bad, and I'm just pissed about it. I'm just like,
I have stopped trying to care about paradigm shift, and instead am going with the strategy, what if all my batters were good?
that makes
Yeah.
sense, because I'm sitting here, I look at the MOLB to watch the games, and that'll tell me how many batters I left on base. And it's just like, if I've like 14 people stranded on the goddamn bases, I'm like, I have to do something. And part of that was mulching 3 people this season, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Harvey's not the only reason my team is bad. Defense is why my team is bad. My outfield is sick. Let's talk about the greater leagues.
Yes.
So right now, coming up for the playoffs, because the Kumite hasn't happened yet. The 100, the whole lesser league single elimination battle royale might go on, might keep going, and so we're excited to see that. That hasn't happened, so we can't talk about that yet. But I am excited to see how that plays out. So all we have is to come to our Clover division. Hey, Washington, what are you doing top of the Clover?
It's baseball season.
They're not only up there, they are like second best in the league.
Good for them.
What did they turn around? I wish I
Good
had
for
like
them.
They're playing
Good for
baseball.
the Washington baseball team.
I
I think they called up a couple of really good players over the last 2 seasons.
That would make sense.
I wonder if let me hop in here. I'm gonna pull up their season win losses. I wonder just how fucking crazy the switch is. So Jesus. So first off,
Good lord.
let's watch their history in front of our eyes. First off,
Oh my God.
season 1, bad. Season 2, worse.
Wow.
Season 3, worse. Season 4, fixed.
That's a turnaround.
Who?
That is a
turnaround and a
big
half.
jump.
How
came
did they
in
do
this
this?
season? So let me. I want to look here. Let's see: catcher, first base, second base, third base, short, left field, center field, right field, designator. I'm trying to figure out who is new. So is it a pitcher? They just
So-
finally locked the hole.
Yeah,
in their
last
fucking
season they
pitcher?
swapped in Carlos Park or Sally Decker and swapped out Carlos Parks. Sally Decker does seem to be doing pretty damn good.
Fantastically.
Yeah, 3.09 ERA. Their pitching looks amazing here. It is a good, solid, I mean, see somebody with 2.8 as one of your starters is fucking incredible. Their closer has it. Everyone seems to have it there. And so I'll just jump back and see Yeah, and the fact is, everyone else is just playing better too. Like,
Yeah.
look at this is last season, and all those numbers are orange.
I do wonder. So the Washington baseball team, I wonder if they have received the good effects of being a losing team in delivery weather.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
really good shout, Emma. I wonder if I can
If
pull
their
that up.
items just like go crazy now.
Let's take a second here. I'm going to duplicate this tab, and I'm going to paste Washington into here. We are going to go to the summary. We've got everyone in front of us. What are all this? What is this? Oh, just colors. Cool, cute. So looking at them, 2 stars, 2 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Take off items. It doesn't change. I mean, it brings
It
up some of their
changes.
1s to 2s.
Yeah.
Wild.
What about some of their pitchers? Keep going down. Yeah, that
here,
brings
let me
them more to
smash this
ones.
together. Yeah.
Makes them
But-
more even across the board.
I wonder
Yeah.
if it's doing a lot of defensive fixes, that stuff that we can't see, since it's
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
we can't take clubhouses in. But like, something with them has changed deeply. In chat, there's another good point here, which is, hi Seattle, are you feeling okay? Are you feeling okay, Mr. Stark? 4175. They are.
Hey, now
doing-
how's Boston feeling? Also,
Boston not only got flooded with outsiders this season, but also had to put up with just getting the tar kicked out of them left and right.
that's
But
why
then being
they
played
did.
with
They were trying to
outsiders is good.
clean up all the new people, sweep them out of the street.
God, yeah, Jesus.
Oh God.
They used to be something.
They
Actually,
didn't
no,
really
never
used
mind.
to be anything.
They've always been this, except for season 0. So it's just been like dog shit. Season 2. Oh, the sim changed. Never mind. We have to be bad. Season 3, season 4. Absolutely brutal. It doesn't pay to be a sports team in Seattle. It just doesn't. It's not what you should be doing with your life. Oh my good gracious. So I'm excited to see some new teams out here in the greater league, in the playoffs. Where's my screen here? Leagues, greater league. I'm excited to see, baseball team, great. Archers are here again, storm chasers,
Oh.
instruments, and then Northern Lights and Phillies up there. And again, we
Philly.
see that like Pineapple continues to be able to just farm Durhamshire and Boston for free wins, which means they get to secure those 2 wildcard spots. The Shine are doing this for us, and I appreciate that they're really bringing it for the entire Clover to try to get scores up there. But out of these 6 teams here, Washington, St. Louis, Kansas, Dallas, Toronto, Philly, what are you feeling in your heart? Because this now feels like it could be anyone's ball game. Are the Dallas Instruments going to pick up their second win, or is somebody going to get there first?
What is the seeding? Do we know that yet?
Seeding. Oh, I should. I wonder if it's on the playoff status thing yet. I don't think it is on the playoff status layout. No, I don't know. I don't know top of my head how seeding works.
I think
do
the
think it
Archers
could
could
be-
get there.
Yeah.
I think it could be Storm Chasers season.
I was also going to say that. I think that might
My
be more
gut says
realistic.
Storm Chasers. The Washington baseball team, as inspiring as a story they've had this season, I don't see them winning the playoffs. I think just because of those sheer statistical anomalies.
Mhm.
I would
It's-
be happy for them though.
Everyone
be
is
so happy for them.
Everyone's playing out of their mind.
Everyone
Truly.
loves an underdog story.
Yep. An underdog story for the first in the division.
Well, they're an underdog
they
story
were the
because the
worst.
previous seasons
They
they have
Yeah.
been bad.
This is they turned it around. They
Yeah.
have it. It's
This is-
This is
impressive.
the Oakland
This
A's
is the same
in
kind of
2002.
erasure that happened to the Baltimore Crabs the second that they got good. Is that people were like, but they're first in the division. It's like, yeah, we were last season. What do you mean?
You have to remember.
You have to remember that these teams are not the Yankees.
Yep.
so funny.
My wild card bet is that I think it could be Archer's season.
Mhm.
Just purely based on the fact that there's big win inflation between the Durhamshire Badgers and Street Sweepers
Yep.
over in Pineapple.
Mhm.
I think the Archers, just looking at their stats, I'm a little like they might be my pick, but I'm very bad at predicting this kind of thing. So
I would
don't
love it to
take
be
Yeah,
my
have we
word
ever
for
gotten
it,
one right?
please.
Have you ever got one right?
Like collectively,
Never.
have we ever gotten
Never.
anyone right except Emma
Emma.
having faith in the bugs?
Yeah, besides having faith in the bugs, I don't know if we've ever gotten
Every
one right.
season is bug season.
My thing is the Archers routinely lose to the bugs. So without
Yeah.
the bugs in their way, they might be able to truck on through. What I want is I would love it if Free Cashews or EMOLB would tell me what the series, like how good has one team done against another throughout
Yeah.
the season. I would love that data. And no one has pulled it yet, and I'm too lazy. But it would be great. Speaking of things to talk about this season and going into the next, we have our proclamations. I kind of want to run down those really quickly as well. We have charitable donation, which will give 10% of the team's funds when they play in prosperity weather and shit like that. It'll go to the team in the lesser league with the lowest standing. Blatantly gambling is 10% of funds to the league lottery. We have no idea what that means. And a worthy prize, which goes to the winner of the which will make the Kumite prize pool huge. So what are we feeling?
Blatant gambling, 100%. If you do the one where it goes to the team with the worst record in the lesser league, you're just giving it to the Chicago Eggshell Sox every time. And
in their own lesser league. It's their own lesser league, not
their
the whole
own
one.
league. Well, at least in the Maple League, you're giving it to them every time.
Yep.
I don't think a team can be fixed solely with funds.
Yeah.
Unless
Even
more
buying as many items as you can and as many upgrades, there is still so much of a lottery in that, and you will need augments on top of it. I think it is false hope to inundate the worst team with a shitload of money, because the worst teams are already making more money in the prosperity games. They already have more money than everyone else.
That is fair. That is fair. My idea
Let
is
us gamble.
I do feel like, shows how much a team played won by other teams. Oh, thank you, CNOJ. A stat tracker that shows who has won against what team. What the team charts are. That is very big. Okay, I'm gonna scroll through this. I am feeling in my heart what I am looking for is I think I want charity, just because I feel like there's gonna be more stuff that's going to happen with money down the line. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's going to change up, and I want to build towards that, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
But they already make the most money, Riley.
But when more money can be spent to improve the team,
they'll still be making more money.
And
they can spend that money.
I want to be the person to say I want a worthy prize. I think it's really funny to give the winner of the Kumite an absurd amount of cash. Like every single team is putting in 10% of their funds. Like
that is very funny.
One team gets all the money, and there's only so many item slots on your team.
But then again, there has to be more for money coming down the line. There has to be more. So I simply sit there, I look at it, and I go, what will you be, money?
I just want to know what the lottery is. I think it's so funny and could go so many different ways. Because I think it really could just be like a random drawing of any team in the league. But I could also see it being a thing where you like buy a lottery ticket in Quailit's Curios.
Or your players buy lottery tickets by hitting homers or something like that.
Yes, I could see it being some really stupid, goofy bullshit, and I want it.
Okay. Kumite, yes, I have been told. I'm trying to get it right. I promise
Kumite,
you.
thank you.
You have to understand. I say Ocarina of Time. Like there's only so much.
Ocarina?
There's only
There's
so
no
much
R.
help you could have for me.
Hey, Riley, how do you say the word pillow?
Pillow.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What do you mean? That's what you thought? It's pillow.
You said pillow.
Yeah, you say pillow.
It's a pillow. It's.
Yeah, you're from the Midwest.
I'm statistically the correct accent.
I don't think that's
They
true.
come here to learn this.
I also don't think that's true.
I have here.
Motherfucker says pillow. Thank you, Neil.
I have here the Washington baseball team's win-loss record against the different teams here. So against against Brooklyn, wait, which teams I actually give a fuck about? What's the greater league here? This is actually a thing I wanted to look into now that I have these numbers. So against Toronto, they have 1-4, lost 2. Against the Storm Chasers, 1-2, lost 1. Against the Archers, they lost 8-1-7. So they have pretty good odds as long as they don't play the Archers, which let's take a look at them, shall we? Real quick. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Let this bad thing pull all the data down. It has to think. There we go.
While it's thinking, I was looking at it for myself. One of the teams I faced the most was our friend Wheels, the Narcissus Snake Pits. I faced them 5 times and lost every time.
I was
Jesus.
so glad. I was so glad that Wheels wasn't in my league this year.
Yeah,
I am
my
constantly
ass.
playing against the pit snakes, and it's always bad. And I was so happy to have a reprieve from the pit snakes.
The Archers have pretty bad scoring against the Storm Chasers and the Lights. They both have a losing record against both of those teams.
3 games
And
though.
They hadn't played Philly, they hadn't played Dallas. So and now I want to grab my last grouping here. I want to check out Kansas City and see what their records are. This is very fun. I love watching data get pulled in. You know what I mean? I love to hit Control V, watch it be blank, then sit here and just go, what if it filled out? There it is. Beautiful. Let's see here.
Ooh,
Kansas
no
City's got a
losses for the
losing
Archers.
record against Dallas, a tied record with Toronto. Let's see, a winning record against Philly. Winning against, it's gonna be close. This is gonna be
yeah.
I don't know. I think Washington could pull away if their team keeps the hustle about them.
I'm pretty sure Washington, the first team they face is going to be the Archers, or if someone beats the Archers in the wild card round.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't quote me on that. But yeah,
And then
I think it's anyone's game.
it is. It's truly.
it is.
We
It
are in
is.
sports season now.
Yeah.
For my last MMOLB thing before we get into our news segment, one of the things that I wanted to consider, Philly's good. That, you know what? You're so right. I hadn't considered that. The thing I want to ask is, how do we feel about how the proclamation went down last season? This season we've been playing with the nebula weather. Players are getting ejected. I would have preferred fallible umps.
Yeah,
I would have loved fallible umps.
Yep.
I thought the ejection mechanic. I think Danny overcorrected it because previously, when Auroras intensified, there was a 100% chance of somebody being ejected, and he lowered that to a 30% chance.
Yeah.
And he also made it so that when starting pitchers get ejected, they just get replaced by your normal relievers instead of the starting pitchers that are on your bench, essentially making them redundant.
Yeah.
I think that's an overcorrection. I think it was fine before, and I think that people were maybe complaining too much because their good players weren't playing, which I understand. I get it.
It was a good
I
old
like
fashioned
the bit.
baseball sky is falling, and I have missed those.
Yeah.
I will admit that I was really, really salty about the terrible bench players pitching, but that is mostly because it really made building your team around pitching an unworkable strategy.
Yeah.
If the majority of your games were going to have a pitcher thrown out for ejections, then the team you've been building for a while is completely pointless. And
the thing
it
is,
feels
it's
like
not
felt like a lot of hard work going down the drain. I agree that it's now a little bit nerfed. But the thing I like about MMOLB is that we have the random events and stuff, but we don't have hugely game-defining ones very often. You know,
That's fair.
That's fair. I will also say, like, it's not the majority of games. I feel like that was the minority of weather that I saw, at least.
Yeah.
Interesting. I felt like it was about half of my weather, but that was maybe at the top of the season.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't see it very
more
often.
now.
I do think we could deal with more. And I hope it comes in the future where if we're keeping this weather, one, making it just more frequent for a guy to get yote out of a game. But also, I feel like if we're going to do that, there should start being augments for the bench specifically.
Yeah.
There should be an augment to pull up a guy from your bench and send someone down to the bench. There should be an augment to, like, in the same way you can throw a party for your team, you can throw a party for the bench to boost their morale, like that kind of thing.
One of the other
and
things,
even like bigger boosts for the bench since they don't see active play.
Yeah.
Throw a party for the team, throw a rager for the bench.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. One of the other things that happened this season was the clubhouse changed. It is now when you interview a player, it'll constantly update with the latest stats.
Thank God.
Yeah, is that a thank
That's
God?
good.
I'm someone who's a little bit like, I like having a little less information, but also I don't think
that does not sound true about you, actually.
Here's the thing: the attributes are a thing.
You
that
literally just said that you love watching data load on a screen.
That is true. Here's the thing: I like watching.
Well, yeah, Riley likes watching the data load, not the data get there.
All right.
The fact of the matter, like, right now the clubhouse has a finite date on it. The clubhouse will no longer be useful after like 30 days in the future or whatever. Like, that is going to be a time when everyone's got everything unlocked. And so what is the clubhouse for then is a question that is on my mind. Not that it matters to me. It doesn't need to do anything. You can just sit there. But it is something that I'm like, now that is an extant problem that wasn't there before. And I like checking and be like, how are you better? Do I remember if you're better or not? But I guess
the thing
EMO, like the third-party stuff did this then automatically, is because it would just read your feed and then be like, yeah, this person said these many augments applied, so this is what they're at now. So I guess
the thing that you're forgetting is that, one, those are guessing essentially still, with like, with your items and things, it is guessing how many stars you have. The other thing is, you're saying that there is a point where the clubhouse is useless. You're forgetting about the death wave that's coming.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
No, this past season, nobody got their durability lowered.
Really?
I don't know if that's an error or not, but I noticed
because
it.
The playoffs
and
haven't started.
Nobody said anything. No. Last season, nobody got -5. It wasn't in the notes.
True?
It wasn't like, none of my players who started last season have less than 100% durability. I think it might have been something that Danny forgot.
I'm messaging Danny right now.
I'm sorry, everyone, but I
pristine.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to say anything,
Look at
but
that.
it is true. Look at what?
Wow.
He forgot?
Yeah, well, he hasn't responded. He hasn't said anything to that.
Okay.
But we're seeing the information directly. This is a hot breaking news report. Your players were not injured last season.
Yeah, sorry to be the person who tells the teacher about the homework.
Listen, you
Hey,
told your
I
friend.
did that
Thank you,
about
teacher, about-
myself last season. So
Well, then, I guess with all this out of the way, we've gone into everything. We've talked a lot about our different players here, and had frankly, I've loved our conversation, but we wanted to get some audience interaction, and so we have. And so we have decided on a new segment here, which we're calling Fix or Mulch. We asked you, our viewers, and our other friends and fans around the Discord that we could communicate with and ask, hey, who's a player that you're on the fence about, that you're like, should I fix this guy or should I kill him? And we'll pull him up. We'll look through it. We'll go through it. Now we have 20 people on the board, and Time Warp, you've got a silly little die, right?
I sure do have a silly little D20 right here.
In that case, please roll that damn dice. Let's see what's going on here.
All right. 14. So that is gonna be
That is
which player? This guy. I'll send the link in our chat. From the Cow of Eternal Flame, Cow for short.
all right.
Elvis O'Leary of the St. Paul Galactic Stagehands. They are
Okay.
pitcher, 6.6 ERA, which is not what you want to see on a closer.
I'm pulling it up right now.
And look at that stat line.
Fix velocity. Go crazy on it.
All right, I'm pulling it up right now. So this is this is the closer, Elvis O'Leary, ERA 6.6. Looking at the stat, pitched 24 innings. Let's take a look here. That stat line is impressive for how bad they are.
Yeah.
No presence and no velocity.
Luck too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think control and stuff is so important.
Ooh, yeah. And this is with
So-
items that are upping the velocity and the
Ooh.
presence.
Ooh.
Let me go. I want to.
How many
up,
innings? 20 something?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the team kind of breakdown
Oh.
here just so I can take a look.
Oh no.
No. This is good. I'm pulling up the team breakdown. I'm doing this on purpose because I
Okay.
want to see the specifics on this.
Sorry, I just had an internet flip
Oh, the internet blip. Okay.
or something.
I'm the one who's supposed to lose power. Give me a second.
You disappeared for a second. Sorry.
Oh, they're a closer. Okay. They have 21 saves and 6 blown saves. This is a fix to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
What leads you to think fix? What in your heart says fix?
It's a couple of low stats. They have 2 stars in most stuff. I think I will say, since you have items that are boosting their velocity,
Uh-huh.
1, go to Quaylith, get some orbs, level these up. It doesn't matter what you get. Anything that you get is probably fine.
What is the current level of those items? Oh, they're mostly blues.
Yeah, they're mostly blue. And secondly, boost luck and presence. Focus on that.
I think I agree with you. I'm looking at everything right now. I'm just kind of soaking in their data. I think I agree with you that this is a person that you can fix. This is not a person you throw out with the wash. They have something that can be remedied, and you should respect that and approach them, meet them on their terms.
I think there's one thing about Elvis that can't be remedied, though,
Uh-huh.
and that is their pitch list, which isn't going to be listed in the clubhouse notes.
Oh, tell me what this is.
But the message that came with it was that he is consistently underperforming as a closer, only throws fastballs, and occasionally throws sinkers. And I'm pretty sure I read from the stats channel that fastballs were the easiest kind of pitch for batters to hit, and for batters to have a good result on. So this might be something that we can't fix, parentheses. However, I feel like one of the things coming down the pipeline might be give your pitchers more pitch types, which would, I think, fix this player really quickly.
So it's a long-term project, potentially.
It's a long-term project, or I don't want to say mulch them immediately, but I do want to say this might be something, might not be fixable for a while.
I mean, this is the team's original closer too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they've been around for a while. Their durability is starting to get hit. Yeah, I think to me, I'd kill. I think I'd just kill. I think this is a mulch to me. I am looking at it. I think
This is a mulch also, especially because, like, So the thing is, like, you can get your pitcher stats to throw more dirty pitches.
Mhm.
And theoretically, this guy should be doing that and not throwing fastballs.
Yeah, but he's throwing and he has stuff, which is the dirty
Which
pitches.
is the
one.
dirty pitches, yeah. But that's not happening. But that is the thing that should be making those different dirty pitches happen. Has some rotation that should be contributing to a not fastball also.
So
well, the pitch list is something that is pre-generated with the players. It isn't
Okay.
like a
Yeah.
description of what gets thrown. It's the player. I know exactly how it works.
Okay,
But
that's
what does
interesting
stuff
that those
do?
aren't
Pitch behaves
connected to
differently.
each other.
Yeah.
Then
I think
because
stuff
literally
is how
like
well you do those.
okay.
Then
I'm the mulch person here. I'm the person who's killed like I think 13 players, maybe more. I think
Almost
give
full
them 3 real world days next season to turn it around, and then axe if they're not doing well.
3
with
days
the closer,
and-
it's so hard.
The thing
No.
is that they're doing their job. They have 21 saves
that is
Yeah.
true. 21
out of like
saves
24
is the
innings
job.
pitched.
You aren't wrong there. This is one of those ones where it's like, yeah, the stat line's messy, but is the job getting done? Are they doing it? That's fair. We have a time for another. Can you give me one more roll?
All right, one more roll. That is a natural 20.
Natural
Final
20,
on the
bring us
list.
to Yuri down here. Yuri
Yes.
on
Yuri?
ice? Yeah, the attributes
This
make
too
this
can be
person
Yuri?
feel like attributes make them seem like they shouldn't even be that bad, but they've always been my worst performing batter. Let's pull this up here. We should make people write like dear this person letters, you know what I mean?
Dear
This is-
Abby.
Yeah.
That's what I said in our chat.
You're right. When the form goes up next time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this is Samuel Judge from the Tokyo Absolute Terrier field. They're a catcher. This is my friend Yuri.
Doing good on items.
We have 243 average. We have ops of 0.684. So he's hitting the ball,
Yeah.
but just not going. He's going to first base at 80. Okay, let's check the stats here. No discipline. Intimidating. So, hold on. How many walks? That's a good point here. Walks drawn 39, so not like a crazy amount. But overall, I'm just booting up everything here. Pretty good stars. He looks like he's a defensive-minded guy. Am I right about that?
Yeah, I mean the defense is really strong. Acrobatics, if I'm recalling correctly, is the most important.
Acrobatics is an outfield stat because that's pop-outs.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. For
Flyouts.
catchers,
Flyouts, thank you.
for catchers, reaction is important and awareness is
Yeah,
important for
Rocket-
getting pitchers caught stealing. So yeah, I think reaction, the defense is all solid.
Reaction is all
And
the way
batting
up
looks
to
like it should be solid.
reaction's all the way up to maybe 4 or 5 stars with items. So like,
Yep.
1-star performance and 6-star speed.
There it
Sorry,
is.
5-star speed.
Yep.
upgrade that speed.
But this, I think Samuel is super fixable.
I think he's fixable. He's not doing terribly, right? Like he's getting walks,
Yeah.
he's getting on base. It's just he's going slow about it. So I think this is a situation where base running will fix this man. Whenever
Yeah,
Well, the
his
thing is
average is fine. It's everything else.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Average is fine. OBP is in the gutter, and then can't slug. But a singles machine is not a bad player to have, and
Mhm.
I think with some performance they could be.
Where's he come up in the lineup as far as their batting order?
Number 5, smack dab in the middle.
Okay.
You got thoughts, Emma?
We gotta get this guy some discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, his items give him like plus 30 or 40, basically.
Yeah, plus 30 discipline. 29 exactly.
It's
So
not good.
He
It's
gets up to
something.
2 stars on like a mid 2 stars range. So
Yeah.
it's something, but like he's also like eyesight gets all the way up to a 4-star situation with items.
You should also get this guy some greed
Honestly, yeah, the
because
base
he
running,
is fast.
his base running's abysmal across the field, except for speed. And so it's if you start working up performance and then have the speed where it is, between the two of those things, you might have somebody that brings something to the table. So
Yeah. I genuinely, I think upping the greed on this guy you would get a crazy stealer if he had the motivation to do it.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
I thought seals were mostly stealth.
Stealth is to keep you from getting caught during steals.
Oh,
I
gotcha,
believe.
gotcha.
Your willingness to steal is greed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
we have time for
Yeah,
one more like rapid fire?
Well, where are we sitting? Is this a fix from everybody?
Fix.
I think it's fixed.
Yeah.
All right, fixes across the board. We had a hard out at 7. Do you want to push it closer to that and do that? Do one more rapid fire?
I could do one more, but I do need to go run a LARP.
Then let's not do it. There's no reason to rush. We're
Fair
gonna do
enough.
this every week and come back to it. This is very fun. We will
Yeah.
repost the
Good new segment.
We'll repost the thing so that way we can get more in. This has been fantastic. But gamers, thank you so much for joining us again for another wonderful episode Around the Bases. The VOD on this will be going up pretty quickly. We're going to hope to have it turned around this weekend because of our wonderful YouTube team at moonshotpods.com/YouTube. Yeah, or youtube.com. So look up Moonshot Pods and you'll find the information there. Outside of that, my name's Riley Hopkins. You can find me at badfuckingpodcasts.com on Blue Sky. Emma, where can I find you?
You can find me at crabmoney.bisky.social.
Time Warp.
You can find me at wedidthetimewarpagain.itch.io and same username on Bandcamp.
Camilla.
You can find me at Anteater Realm on Blue Sky. I have my own now.
And we're all right here on this show. Every last Friday of a season. It's a good time every time. Thank you for joining us. Keep an eye out on FanWorks for us to post our next poll form for a submission. And maybe we do more audience participation, stuff like this. This is fun and I like it. But until next time, my friends, we'll be out of here. Ta-ta for now.
Bye.
Bye.